This is a previously recorded episode of the IT and the D Show.
All right, well, hey, so we've got Bob and Dave here with Larry Kenney. We're at Great Lakes Comic Con. A lot of cool stuff going on here, but we were really happy that we could get Larry over. So, Larry, for those who don't know, because I know, and in fact, Mike tried to trip me up when he was a guest on our show. He's like, "I bet you don't know who this name is," and I'm like, "I bet you I do." A voice actor, and should be a fairly well-known one.
I talk for food. That's my Facebook page. It says voice actor will talk for food.
Nice.
That's what I do. I talk until somebody gives me some money.
So no, I mean,
which reminds me, I haven't gotten any money.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to be here talking for a long time. So
this is over right now.
I can buy you a beer later. I don't know if that works.
Close enough.
Yeah, good.
So I know you as the voice of Lion-O from Thundercats. I mean, that's what I mean. I grew up on that. I mean, that's that was the you did the Sword of Omens, Sight of Hunts. I mean, other than that, well, actually, no. Let's start there. Like, how did you get that role? Like, what's the process for a voice actor to get a gig?
Well, in my case, I started in radio very young. When I was 15, professionally in radio in Illinois, and I always was class clown. And doing crazy little voices, cartoon voices, and impressions of people I'd seen on television the night before. I used to joke that I wish I had a nickel for every teacher or school principal or authority figure of any kind who said to me during my life, Larry, I hope when you grow up you find a way to make a living with these little voices. And jokes of yours, and it turned out that I did.
Nice.
So for me, you asked how I get into the voiceover business. It was a natural progression from being a disc jockey on the radio. Because when I was a disc jockey, I did a lot of character voices.
Right.
Characters that I made up and impressions of famous people. For 35 years, I was with Magnus in the morning.
No kidding.
I did not know that.
I was a lot of the characters on his show. Nixon, George S. Patton, Kennedy,
None of those kids today would understand or know.
No, probably not. So that's how it came naturally to me. The radio was a great, what's the word I want to use? A springboard to a lot of things, and voiceover work is one.
So, I guess is it? How hard is it to what is that process of being a voice actor? Like a cartoon, like Thundercats. Are you given a script? Do you do you run with? Are you in with the animators at all? Or
no, not at all. No. With Thundercats, for example, and with Silverhawks, which is a show we did after the Thundercats, and then with Tiger Sharks, another show we did for Rankin Bass. Which was a company that I grew up watching their animated Christmas specials.
Rankin Bass,
Sure. With Frosty the Snowman with Burl Ives, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Fred Astaire.
Sure.
So when I got to New York as a disc jockey and then started doing voiceover work there on commercials, the first animated work I did was in the commercial field. I've been the voice of Sonny the Cocoa Puffs bird for almost 40 years.
Stop, really?
Yeah, still
that I knew.
I won't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I need the bell. Where's the bell?
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
And Count Chocula, of course. I've been Count Chocula for 40 years.
Okay.
And then one day I get a call from my agent who says Rankin Bass is doing a new animated series and they're going to record it in New York, which was almost unheard of. We're talking about 1980.
Right.
Late 83 or early 84 we started recording it. And so that was my first foray into animated series.
So, I mean, my question is, what makes you the most successful is your biggest demise? Meaning, It's like, just say the catchphrase, kid. It's like, just like, can you just do the line, guy? I don't want to talk to you about anything else. Just do the damn line. I mean, has it gotten to that point, or are you still like, God bless it, Cocoa Puffs again, like really, like, or Lion-O, really? Has it gotten to that point, or you still enjoy it?
I still enjoy it. Sure, I love coming to Comic-Cons like this one, and people come up. I just love the look on their face when they say, could you do the Lion-O thing?
Yeah.
And I go, thunder, Thundercats. Oh! And then their faces like...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm happy right now.
That's the look, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because it's something that they remember from their childhood.
Oh, absolutely.
And that makes me feel great. I've always been proud to be a part of that show. And
it kind of sucks to have a couple 42-year-old guys going, yeah, I loved you when I was a kid.
Well, I've had to learn to live with that.
Right.
But now I'm getting, people come in with their kids and their grandkids. They're all fans. So it's great. I mean, how many things did you be involved in your life where people know you from that?
Sure.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
Or don't know you, but then when you start talking, you're like, oh my God, you're that guy.
Yeah. And of course, I'm still working. So there are people who know me. I have not a luxury, but one thing I'm happy about with my career is that there are people who come here who know me from Thundercats. There's some who grew up with me, my voice in commercials since they were kids, Back in the 80s, I used to do all the toy commercials.
Right.
G.I. Joe is on the move.
Oh my God, this is...
And there are people who know me from Imus in the Morning. I was with his show for 35 years.
Right. Now, if you'd say you were the guy that said knowing is half the battle, then I'd fall over.
Said what?
The G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Knowing is half the battle.
And now you know.
That wasn't
and knowing is half the battle. Yeah.
Right.
And I still do Cocoa Puffs. I'm the guy in the Skittles commercials. Feel the rainbow, chase the rainbow. That's me.
Really?
I knew that sounded familiar. I'm not going to lie. Okay.
Well,
it's getting better by the minute here.
That's a voice I used in the show for years on VH1 called Best Week Ever. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Yeah,
I absolutely did.
It's the second week of April, 2015. Best week ever. That was me.
This is the best day ever. No, that was honestly, if you could go back and give me 3 shows for the rest of my life, that was the best show. Because they gave you the whole week in that half hour, and they were hilarious. That was, oh my God, this is...
What did Paris Hilton do this week? Who cares?
Can you just stay here and we'll go buy drinks?
Yeah, no. What kind of whiskey you like?
I'm up for that.
I don't, I'm in vapor lock now. I don't know where to go. So okay, well, you mentioned, so what are you doing these days? I mean, you mentioned a couple. I mean, is it, what's your schedule like? I mean, is it, in the studio for 3 days and then off for a month, or?
No, it's never off for a month, but I'm kind of pulling back a little bit. I'm not retired, but I have grandkids now and I like playing with, so I'm pulled back a little bit. The main thing is when I left Imus, because that was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And getting in and getting the makeup on for the TV show, costumes and everything, and then staying in New York all night with commercials. And then getting on 7 at night. So I left that show after 25 years. And I still go in the city 2 or 3 days a week whenever they want to pay me.
Right.
To say something.
Well, and I would imagine, do you have a studio in your home that you do?
I have a good microphone.
Okay.
With some foam around it, which is good enough to send auditions to me. If there's an audition that comes up, that's just for a couple of lines of a radio spot or something. I don't want to go all the way in the city to do it. I'll just send it to them in MP3.
Technology's a beautiful thing these days, being able to do that. Yeah.
And there are some guys who have a whole studio in their houses and can do on-air stuff. On-air stuff. The quality's not there.
Right.
But it's good enough for everybody.
Sure.
So, what, I guess, if you're starting to pull back a little bit, I mean, other than money, what piques your, is there anything that piques your interest about, certain things that go, yeah, I kind of want to do that one, or, or is it just, it work?
Well, I never turn anything down. I'm not that stupid. But I'm close. No, I didn't mean to imply that I'm pulling back by saying, if something comes up,
yeah.
But just generally isn't that much work. I'm beginning to find already that thing about most of the stuff I get called for is older guy sounding stuff.
Right.
I'm an older guy, so,
Well, I mean, and is it kind of, I mean, is that one of those industries where, because, I mean, now that you just mentioned all the stuff that you did, I mean, is it one of those things where kind of once you become, there's the go-to guy for this?
A lot of that, yeah. There's a lot of that.
That's like the guy that did Frosted Flakes, right? That was like forever.
Yeah.
He did so many things, right? And like once you started peeling that onion, you're like, oh my god, he did that too. Oh my god, he did that too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting right here. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm still stuck on the best week ever thing. That's like,
I'm trying to figure out. So, what would it cost us to have you do like our show intro every week?
We can talk to my agent.
we can't afford it.
Probably not. Yeah, Dear Midroll, up the ad rate.
Exactly.
Phenomenal. I mean, so what are you looking for here at the con? I mean, just what do you have at your booth? I guess I should say.
What do I have at my booth?
Yeah,
I have a six-pack of I bring.
We met John St. John that did the voiceover for Duke Nukem, the video game.
Yeah.
And he literally walked around the entire convention with a fifth of tequila.
Is that right?
And just would make you drink with him if you wanted to talk to him. Like, yes, sir. Like,
he would make you drink with him.
Well, you make us. Yeah, it was tough. It was
Well, I have prints of Lionel and Sonny and Count Chocula and a couple of posters of Lionel. And I sell those autographed. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go get a couple.
Yeah, we'll meet you over. I'm torn between Count Chocula and Lionel. Not gonna lie about that.
Well, I'll give you a deal.
Awesome. Anybody want to find you online? You got a Facebook page? Anybody want to like your stuff?
I have a Facebook page. Yes, Larry Kenney, and then there are several Larry Kenneys, but you'll see I'm the guy whose profile picture has sitting there with Lionel montage around the whole kit.
Right.
Awesome.
Not hard to find. I don't do that tweet thing. I haven't figured that out.
As far we don't get it either. We've always Twitter is like the Game of Thrones of the internet. There's 160 characters. We have no idea what the hell's going on.
So I just do the Facebook thing, and it's good for me.
Sure. We could probably sit here and talk to you until midnight, but in the best interest of your time, we will thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
And we'll look forward. We'll see you over at your booth in a few for. And we again appreciate hanging out with us.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I have to ask.
Yeah.
We have one of the other laughable things we do is we run a professional wrestling circuit. One of the wrestlers goes by the nickname Thunder Lats.
Thunder
Lats.
Lats?
Lats, like your lateral muscles.
Oh, lats.
Yeah,
okay.
Thunder Lats.
Oh, I got it.
Could you perhaps
beat him up?
do a thunder lats that we can toast him with?
You ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go. Thunder lats. Oh!
You have no idea how happy that just made me.
Hey, you asked him for that. I was going to ask him for the show, but forget it now. Get Count Chocula to do you listen to the IT and the D show?
We're going to come by and buy a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we will.
Could you do that?
What do you want me to say? This is Count Chocula.
This is the IT and the D show.
IT and the D. I get it. Information technology in Detroit.
Yeah.
Frightfully funny. Count Chocula cereal is coming your way. How about the monster for breakfast today? Hi, it's Count Chocula, and you're listening to IT in the D. Whatever the hell that is.
Outstanding. All right, let's go. Let's let.
This is a previously recorded episode of the IT and the D Show.